Alright, welcome to this episode of my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are underground in some ancient elven ruins. So what happened? Big, long story. Definitely recommend watching previous episodes if you haven't seen them already. So we'd heard a rumor that Ciri had gotten into a quarrel with a local witch. We found the local witch, and it was an acquaintance of Geralt's named Keira Metz. Who hadn't seen or heard from Ciri. She had met with a mage in a mask who was very secretive, didn't give her a name, and told Keira to tell Ciri that if she came looking for him, to find him in these ruins. So we came to see if if we could get any further with this lead. We found the Wild Hunt here, and then a portal went awry, and now we are separated from Keira, and we have to try and find her. So let's get going, okay? I fought some new types of enemies here. This archway is cracked, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to destroy it. And I thought I saw, there's this red sound thing over there. I'm not entirely sure why it's red as opposed to white, which all the other ones have been. So since I'm pretty sure, also the map, I don't have a map of this dungeon. I'm working entirely off of the mini-map. Since I'm pretty sure that's the direction I'm going to end up going. Now, I had previously gone the other way, but I thought, oh no, this looks too much like the way I have to go, so I went back and went all the way that way because I thought it was going to be less likely to be the way I had to go, but mostly because of these stairs. So I'm kind of doing that RPG thing where you don't want to go the way it wants you to go, because if you hit a story point, then you might miss stuff. Then you might not be able to go back, and you might miss stuff. So I'm going to go this way. Can I light this brazier? Nope. Okay. Okay, yeah. So this is a dead end. Ish. There's a bunch of drowners here. I believe what happened was I originally came down up there, came down the steps, and we saw the Wild Hunt over on the other side over there. Okay. So this looks like it's a drop, which I cannot climb back up from, so I'm going to go back. See, game designers love putting things like a chest there, and so it's possible that if I broke down what was blocking that arch and went through, some rocks would fall behind me and I wouldn't be able to go back and get that chest. Ard is, I think, the one I want. Yeah, Ard is what I want. There we go. Still, after all this time, I have a hard time remembering what word is, or what spell is which, what sign is which. So this is, I wonder if this is the bog fumes that it told me about before, back in White Orchard, that were possibly flammable. It looks like, yes. Well, that didn't go well. Looks like the plumes come back. So let's try that again. So I thought if I cast Igni here, it would send them all up, but it looks like it doesn't. It only bits at a time. Monster ear. Yeah, it definitely looks like the plumes gradually come back. So you gotta be... Yeah, see? They're back there now. No, that's right. You come to me. Alright, that hurt. I'm going to meditate briefly.
Keira?
No signs of Keira here. Yeah, so we tried to portal across from there to here. And over there you can see a little light in the wall. That's where I decided to turn back.
Keira?
Up there is where we saw the wild hunt, but it's telling me to go that way.
Keira?
Alright, let's just follow the guide, see where it sends me to go.
Keira?
I want to light this brazier, but it's being very fiddly.
Keira?
Yeah. Carol, you can stop calling her name in exactly the same way. It's getting a little annoying.
Keira?
Well, game's telling me to go that way, so let's go this way first.
Keira?
Lesser Triglov runestone.
Keira?
I think that sound means that's where Keira is. Hellebore petals. I'm just curious about what's over here. Bear fat. Oh, a body with some water. Well, actually, the sound thing being red makes sense because all when doing an investigation, all mission critical things have been red. I want to see what's through this door first, though. Oh, more of these things.
Keira?
A foglet, I think it was.
Keira?
Okay, that hurt.
Keira?
Oh, an emerald. Sweet.
Keira? Keira? Keira?
Nothing over there.
Ah! Geralt!
Alright. Oh, monster nest.
Geralt, do something! They're crawling out of those holes! Use a sign or bombs, anything!
Stay calm. They're only rats.
I hate rats! Lila, scare! Ah! Lila! Ah! Ugh, it's disgusting!
I don't have the right bomb. Okay.
Do you know the diseases they spread?
Damn, you're ugly.
Disgusting. Get them off! Ah!
Alright, so let's try and craft the right not rune, bomb. Don't need alchemy subs. Grape shot, ingredients missing. How? Calcium equum, alchemy ingredient. Okay. With signs or bombs, okay. Oh, so it looks like the Igni sign can do it. That's good to know.
Thank you.
You that afraid of rats? Could have annihilated them with one spell. Fine, won't say anything. So what happened to you?
There's something here. Something that distorts teleportation. I've no idea how they managed to get to the other side problem-free.
Wild Hunt's teleportation magic is different. Got specially trained mages for that. Navigators, they call them.
They can have 3 helmsmen and a parrot for all I care. I'll not risk that again.
Let's go. Wild Hunt got a good head start on us, but we still stand a chance.
Have you gone completely mad? We must leave here at once.
How? We're on the other side of the gorge, and like we'd need to teleport to get back.
I gotta know what the Wild Hunt's doing here.
But we came to find the Elven Mage, not fight the hunt.
If they reach him first, we won't get a chance to talk to him. Besides...
Go on, finish. Wait, you've got some special interest in the hunt. Is this about Ciri? There's something you've not told me, isn't there?
Come with me and maybe I will.
Are you always like this? I'm beginning to feel sorry for Triss and Yen.
Oh, very well. Let's go. Vela Glan. Well.
Alright, so I came from this direction. Ah. So this is the way I decided not to go. Okay, cool. Definitely don't regret going the long way around because I got stuff from it. Mostly mushrooms, but I still got stuff. Explore the Elven ruins and look for information about the mage.
Larena Lune.
He says, Daughter of the Gull, and greetings. Well, this should be interesting. I'm going to gradually make my way over there.
Levate, Larena Lune.
That's him! That's the elf!
Arvek va, Ledi.
What was that? An illusion?
No. A morphotic projection.
A what?
A what projection?
Something akin to a postbox for mages. Much safer than an ordinary letter, which anyone can intercept en route to its recipient.
Yet we intercepted it, apparently.
Message was definitely for Ciri, daughter of the Gull, Lara Doran's heir.
Indeed. It is what the elves would title Ciri. But what was the bit about the sign of her sword? A riddle?
Yeah, not a hard one though. Not if you know Ciri named her sword Tzidel, swallow.
Come now. Who aside from you would know that?
Might have been the point. Your elven mage secured the passage, hid it, so that only Ciri could find it.
He failed to foresee that someone like you would show up.
Nevertheless, I think he was expecting uninvited guests. Made some preparations. Let's hope the Wild Hunt ran into some obstacles.
Well then, let's go. Do you think following the swallows will suffice?
We'll see.
Explore the ruins and follow the swallow symbols. Now, this is the kind of thing where knowing that a swallow is a bird would be very useful.
An old elven port.
Must have been how they got here by sea.
I wonder how long ago that was.
Oh, looks like a wraith of some sort.
Careful. That oily yellow vapor, it's toxic.
I hardly need instruction from you. I recognized the Vulpine Laurel immediately.
Vesemir told me that soon after he'd learned to cast Igni, he tried it out on a patch of these mushrooms.
Terrible idea. What happened?
Well, he survived. And wounds heal awfully quick on young witchers. Come on.
Oh, there's the kaboom. Alright, let's get back up here. Let's try and meditate a little bit.
Anything for a hot bath.
Okay, between the toxic plumes and the wraiths, I'm taking a lot of damage.
A swallow. Seems we're headed the right way.
Where? Oh, there. Haha. Okay. I'm amazed she can climb so nimbly in that dress, though it is a pretty loose-fitting dress. There's another swallow symbol. Alright. And it looks like there's a monster den above us here.
Look, it's rather similar to that other pillar with the projection.
Mi forte sol esser. Ciri. Ni forda sol ESRB. Silla Kelpie.
Kelpie? Does he mean that sea monster?
No, that's what Ciri named her mare. Horse could apparently gallop like a demon.
Good name for a horse. So, shall we look for it?
Gavella Glan.
So the most obvious path is not always the best. Follow Kelpie. So that's a squid. So a Kelpie is like
I wonder what all this means. They look hastily scribbled on with lime.
So I think a Kelpie is, in Celtic mythology, I think it's a horse made out of seagrass or something like that. So that looks like a dog. Could use a bit of light, you know.
Sirel. Ni forda sol ESRB. Silla Kelpie.
Swallow the obvious route is not always the best. Find Kelpie. Okay. So not this one. That's not a horse. There's symbols down there as well. Haha. Alright, this might be a very bad idea, but let's jump. Wouldn't be the first time I jumped down into a place like this.
Drawing of a horse. Clue for Ciri, must be.
There's apparently a chest there. A Dorian sword. Well, I only see one way forward, and that's under this pile of rocks, so... What, Keira's not following me?
Kelpie. Another horse. Almost exactly like the last one. Let's see what this does.
Geralt, I don't know what you did, but it worked. Come back here.
Look, they're opening!
Alright, well, I'm going to call an end to the episode here. You know the drill, click over there. Join me next time as we follow the path we just opened and find out what's through it, alright? See you then.